Back here at home, it was 1 week ago today that the jury in the Michael Dunn trial returned its controversial verdicts. Dunn shot teenager Jordan Davis in a dispute that began with an argument over loud music. A mistrial was declared on the most serious count, which was the murder in the first degree. But Dunn was convicted of 3 counts of attempted murder and a charge of firing into a vehicle. Prosecutors hope to retry Dunn on that murder charge. Now we're hearing from a juror in the case. Crayshana Miles was juror number 8. Thank you for joining us. The mistrial in the first-degree murder count is highly controversial, and I understand that you did not feel that you could convict him on that count. Why was that?
Because I had no way to determine if it was premeditated. Yeah.
Okay. You had no way of knowing if that Michael Dunn truly planned to murder Jordan Davis on that day. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes, because a lot of people think premeditated murder is go home, write a plan, but it actually could be within seconds. But it was no way to determine if in seconds he had time to think about what he was doing before he started shooting. Okay,
so you were not convinced of that. Of course, the case was racially charged. Jordan Davis's father said on MSNBC yesterday that this was clearly a racial incident. Let's listen to that.
Within seconds of pulling up to the gas station, Michael Dunn told his girlfriend before she even got out of the car, "I hate that thug music." So already you have already identified the type of music, and you've already identified that they're thugs without even speaking to the boys.
How much of a factor did race play in the jury room?
Actually, none at all. Race wasn't presented in evidence, so therefore we couldn't use it.
Do you think things could have gone differently if the prosecution had raised race as an issue?
It may have or may not have.
Ron Davis also said the jury didn't get to hear good things about his son Jordan. Let's listen to what he had to say.
You couldn't put Jordan's character on the stand. You couldn't show that he's a family kid, that he's done all these things for the family, and that he's truly just America's kid, that he's a great kid, that he wasn't a gangster and he wasn't a thug.
As a person who was in that jury room, would knowing more about the character of Jordan Davis had made a difference in your deliberations?
Not in mine, just because I took Jordan as a good kid. Everything that everyone said about him, nothing negative ever came out of anyone that hung out around him mouth. None of the witnesses said any negative things about him, so I never had a negative connotation of Jordan Davis.
Okay. Crayshana Miles, juror number 8 in the Michael Dunn murder trial. Thank you for being with us today.
You're welcome.